What's up, guys? Welcome to a new episode of Anime Assembled. But just to let you know, you can support us and help the channel grow and become better by checking out the A Plus Opinions Patreon. To show your support, just join Patreon at patreon.com/A Plus Opinions. We have great stuff on there for you guys to find out and check out. We got 3 tiers, $1, $5, and $10 tiers. We got an exclusive, I forgot the name of the chat, Discord chat for you guys to join. And we have all types. That's what happens when you do stuff live. And you got all types of content that's on there, like exclusive character breakdowns, Sentai reviews, and more, and access to all of our pods in audio format. So you guys make sure you get over there and check that out. But without further ado,
this is Soni Aralynn, and you are now listening to the Anime Assembled podcast with your host, Indy Uchiha and John Forsaken Power.
What's going on, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, Mr. Indy Uchiha himself, Nerd Mix Alpha, and I'm here with John Forsaken Powers. And you know, if the two of us here, you know what it's got to be. Anime Assembled. I'm sorry about that Patreon intro. You know, things happen when you're live. But we want to thank you guys for tuning in with us to talk about the stuff that we enjoy that you guys might not like, but it's cool.
We'll try. We'll make the best of it.
Definitely. So how's your week been, Forsaken?
It's been pretty all right. Everything I planned out to do this week, for the most part, I got done. So I've been feeling productive. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I can definitely feel you on that. For the first time ever, you guys all know that the way you get this content is A Plus Hero Report. That's right, youtube.com/A Plus Hero Report. But since we had a couple of interesting topics we were talking about on this particular podcast, I decided to go ahead and make every other podcast we do, because we do this weekly. So twice a month, we will go live on Twitch and Facebook Gaming.
Ooh.
So,
okay.
So you get us live twice a month to check us out. Twitch and Facebook Gaming. Nerd Mix Gaming is the tag for both of those. So you guys can check that out, just so you can see the type of content that you get over at A Plus Opinion. So make sure you go over to the Hero Report, youtube.com/A Plus Hero Report. Subscribe so you can get all of this, man. My week's been good. It's went with E3. E3 killed me. I'm not gonna lie. It was
huge.
I'm not gonna lie. I did a lot of potting this week between Batwoman, E3, Flash, Loki. I feel like I've been nonstop. Anime Assemble. I still gotta do the Flash review after this to have that up in the morning. So that's gonna be interesting, sir. Yeah, and I've been watching. I finished 7 Deadly Sins, getting ready for the new season of that to start. I have no idea. I started watching Ultraman.
Really? Ultraman?
Yeah, and I got into that. Okay. It's actually really good. It's different. It's not the Ultraman that I'm used to, because I'm not used to dudes just running around in Power Ranger suits and not growing big and fighting monsters. And maybe I haven't got to that yet, but I'm like 8 episodes in and nobody's grew, and it's like 3 different Ultraman running around at one time. So this is really confusing me.
They're building up.
Yeah, but it's 3 different Ultraman at one time. That's what's confusing me. They're freaking Power Rangers, right? No, they're VR Troopers right now, because there's 3 of them. That's what's really confusing the hell out of me. But it's very interesting in what they do that. So I haven't been checking out too much anime. I have been up to date on my manga. So Black Clover, Boruto, Jujutsu Kaisen, among a few others, Dragon Ball Super. Those are the mangas that I've been checking out. You know, some of the big 3 are in there. You know, not all of the big 3 are in there. So it's been interesting. What have you been getting yourself into, sir?
Me and RB Cola actually just started Castlevania Season 4. We were actually really behind on it, but we finally got some downtime. We actually finally started doing that. It's good. I enjoy it. It's an interesting, interesting pacing for it. It's kind of throwing me off a little bit compared to the last 3 seasons. The pacing's, it's a little slower, I guess, in my taste, but it's not bad. Hopefully the next episode it'll be a little bit better. We've only watched, I think 3 episodes 4 episodes, something. I don't know. There's only like 10 episodes in it, but that's pretty decent. I've been actually binging a lot more manga than I have been anime. I've been doing my usual anime, like the 30 animes that I've been watching this season. Some of them are actually
the 30 animes I've been watching this season with his extra large Mewtwo in the background.
Oh yeah, dude. I gotta go big or go home. And it's kind of sad because a lot of them they're coming up to like their last episode. Like Shadow's House is coming to his last episode. The Saint's Magic is Omnipotent is coming to its last episode. Like there's all these shows that are coming to the last episode. So it's gonna be weird not having that anime binge struggle, trying to keep up and keep afloat with all of them. But for the manga side, I've been binging a lot of Blue Lock, which is a soccer soccer manga that actually Hajime Isayama, the creator of Attack on Titan, actually put me on in one of his interviews. He was like, "Yo, this is the manga to check out. Nobody should be sleeping on it." So I was like, "All right, well, I'm gonna trust his judgment." Started reading it. I'm in love with it. I've been binging a lot of Kaiju number 8. That's a manga right now that's been taking the manga world by storm right now. It's absolutely bonkers, and I don't blame it. It is absolutely amazing as well. But yeah, I mean that's about it. Trying to keep afloat from all the damn shows. But I mean that's the life.
Yeah, definitely. I can feel you on that. But just think about it. When you catch up on all your shows, you naturally start getting back into your Netflix binges because you got a lot of Flash, Legends, Batwoman.
Oh my god, dude! I know.
I think the only thing you're current on is the Disney stuff.
No, I'm not even current on the Bad Batch, bro. Wow. That's how bad it is.
Now I'll be totally honest with you. I watched the first 2 episodes of the Bad Batch and never watched it again.
Really? Okay. I was hearing it's mixed reviews on it.
It's not my style of thing when it comes to Star Wars. So like it's way too slow moving for me, especially with the other stuff that I'm watching. Because Bad Batch I think came on before at the same time as Falcon and Winter Soldier. And
give or take, yeah.
And I can't do both. I can't do both at the same time. I was like, look, I did Falcon and the Winter Soldier and the new Mighty Ducks show at the same time. That was the Mighty Ducks thing to bring me down back to, what I'm saying, normalcy and stuff like that.
Right.
So the Bad Batch is probably something that I might swing around in between.
After the fact.
Yeah, in between the break of like Loki right before What If comes out or something like that is my when I binge the Bad Batch. That's when gonna happen. So, but man, we got, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 topics to talk about today.
We got a lot, man. We got a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Plus the Kaiju number 8. He keeps telling you to go check out Kaiju number 8. If you guys do not go check out Kaiju number 8 and then go to the Anime Assemble Instagram and let him know that you checked out Kaiju number 8, because I'm getting tired of him recommending it. So,
dude, it's on Viz Media, whatever the app's called. I know it's by Viz Media, right? It's like a $3 subscription. Go subscribe, get the chapters, dude. It is so worth that $3 and then some. I mean, I think and then even after the $3, if you catch up with the mangas that you want to read, you get the new chapters for free. Like you don't have to. Right.
The $3 gives you access to the entire library.
Right. So it's 100% worth. There's I think like 8 million copies of that manga in circulation right now. It's over the top, dude. Like just check it out.
Okay.
Please.
Well,
check it out.
We're talking about a very successful manga. Bruh, let's get into the announcement of at least a month and a year for Demon Slayer season 2. When this manga hit and the anime hit, it hit the world by storm. But we're getting closer. This is from Distractify. We're getting closer to the release date for season 2 of Demon Slayer. The anime Demon Slayer is one of the most popular right now. Its movie Demon Slayer Mugen Train earned just under $16 million in the U.S. during its debut alone, according to comicbook.nme. Even says it's Japan's highest grossing film of all time. Even though the manga has been around since 2016, the anime has only been out since 2019 on Netflix. This hasn't changed the fact that fans love it and want more. So we will be getting a second season of the show. Yes, but when will it be released? It turns out that an exact answer is hard to pinpoint. The animation in this show is amazing.
Yes.
When is Demon Slayer 2's release date? Right now, there's no exact date for the second season of Demon Slayer, but we are getting closer. We do all know it will be released in October of 2021, thanks to Yahoo Japan. Airing on Fuji TV in Japan, it would be long awaited by fans. It has been almost 2 years since the first season aired, and it will be a year since the movie was released in October 2020. Right? Hold up. Did they say? Okay, we're getting it 1 year. Okay. Right now, there's no word on the second season will debut in the U.S., so American fans may still have to wait. If the movie is any indication, we won't be watching new Demon Slayer episodes in the United States for a few months. It is possible that Netflix has been working with Unfightable, the animation studio that makes the Demon Slayer anime. Hopefully, this means we might get a U.S. release date sooner than later. They say the second season will be about the manga series ended in May 2020, but because only a small portion of it has been animated so far, we still got plenty of content to look forward to. It is expected that the second season of the anime will pick up right where the movie left off in the trailer, where you see a huge focus on Japan's red light district in Yoshiwara. I don't know how I feel about getting this later than everybody else. I don't think it's fair.
I don't think we will. Crunchyroll's pretty on point. Like when Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, when they dropped that at the beginning, it was pretty much, I think it was like only an hour or 2 hours delay between Japan, and then that's like the time zone difference. Their time zone difference is like, I think 13 hours from us, because that's the time zone difference from here to the Philippines. But it is very quick, between the two, so like we're not going to have to wait, like 6 months, like for instance, for like Godzilla Singularity Point or Singular Point, that one that's actually currently airing on Japan Netflix by itself. And then we're going to get it, I think this week or next week, something like that. Same thing with Eden Zero. We're supposed to get that later in the month, and it's already been airing for Japan. So, there are those certain differences, but I don't think for Demon Slayer, as big as it is, they're not going to have us on the US side wait too long.
I can feel you on that. Is Demon Slayer on Crunchyroll, or is it just on Netflix?
No, it's Demon Slayer is on Crunchyroll. It's on, I think it's even on Funimation. Yeah.
Okay, so you'll get the simultaneous release. Crunchyroll is really, really quick when the stuff happens. I think it was just the fact that a lot of people, including myself, because I watched the first season of Demon Slayer on Netflix, I thought Netflix had exclusivity to Demon Slayer, and I'm wrong about that.
Well, I mean, Netflix does have a lot of like exclusivity to a lot of animes, but more of them are more towards like their Netflix original animes. I think Godzilla Singularity Point is one of them, and Eden Zero even is one of those Netflix original animes. So that's probably why, because Crunchyroll and Funimation haven't gotten either from what I've seen, and I've been looking, believe me, I've been looking. but I can't find them anywhere legally. I'm not gonna go, just like we were talking about last week. I'm not
gotta support the guys.
Yeah, I gotta show my love, to all of them. Gotta put in my, my 2 cents where I can, right?
Right.
So
definitely. Support the creators.
Yeah. So Demon Slayer, if it says we're getting it in October, we're gonna get it in October, whether it's the first week, the second week, the third week, or even the last week. Sometime episode 1 of season 2 is gonna drop in October.
Okay. That'd be cool. I mean, I'm looking forward to it a lot. I really like Demon Slayer. I think it's incredibly written. It's incredibly animated. The animation and the art style are impeccable when it comes to that show. So I'm looking forward very much so to being able to check that out. So we'll see what happens when it comes to that. In October, do you have a guest date on when you think it's going to drop?
A lot of shows, they tend to go for the the middle point of the month when they drop, if they don't do the beginning. They don't normally wait until the end of the month when they say October of whatever year. You know, it's either the very first week or it's the very second week. It's usually not on the back half.
So you're thinking something like the 15th or something like that for it to go ahead and
The
come out.
15th or sooner. A lot, you know, like I've noticed a lot of the dates, they usually tend to collide within the first 7 days of the month when they say October release date, May release date, whatever release date. It's normally within that first 7 days of the month.
Okay, I could dig that.
Yeah.
I could definitely dig that. So anybody who's looking forward to, you know what I'm saying, Demon Slayer, let us know how much forward you're looking to it. Let us know if you're gonna wait on it to binge it all at one time, or if you're gonna check it out. Are you hyped for it? Has the hype died?
You know, God, no, dude. It's Ufotable doing this, dude. It's not dying. What are you talking about? We're still talking about Demon Slayer. What? This is what, 8 episodes later. We're still talking about Demon Slayer. What you mean?
Yeah, I definitely feel you on that, Jay. I definitely feel you on that. But speaking about fan favorite mangas, and anime, let's go into this news that we got about My Hero World Mission. Now, I am looking forward to this movie very much. But there's something they're giving us, man, that looks really good. They're actually giving theater goers a bonus booklet, including a newly drawn manga for anybody who sees the World Hero Mission. The official website for the forthcoming anime feature, My Hero Academia, the movie, World Hero Mission, was told today that the film's first 1 million theater goers in Japan, damn it, will receive a bonus booklet named Volume 1 World Heroes. The special booklet will include a newly drawn full cover illustration by the original manga author, a newly drawn manga episode by Hirokoshi, setting design materials including original character designs, a question and answer session, roundtable interviews with past editors who are in charge of the My Hero Academia manga.
Dang.
So we already know this is going to cost an arm and a leg if we want to get this over here.
Easily.
So when it comes to this, I know this news is disheartening because we just found out that it's only in Japan, because I was already looking for where the hell I was going to go to in order to what theater was going to air it so I can get it, because you know how it is to collect them. Those things become invaluable. How do you feel about being in the U.S. and being left out again when the U.S. is part of the reason why My Hero is so popular?
It sucks for sure, especially being a My Hero fan. But at the same time, you know, like that it's a Japanese animation. It's, you know, it's one of the big things for you know, like people to go to the theaters and stuff like that. So I feel it sucks to be left out, but at the same time, I get it. You know, there's a lot of things that people overseas in Japan, they get first grabs and first hands. One, because, you know, their printing presses are right there, you know. And then on top of that, a lot of the official merchandise that we normally probably will never see or won't see unless if we buy it from overseas, they get first dibs on it too, because, you know, they're in the backyard, you know, and we're in the far backyard. We're like 3 neighbors down the road, you know. So
still though, you think it's similar to, let me say it, I just feel like sometimes Japan does that. It's similar to like the us not getting JRPGs, us not having access to PlayStation 5s, different things like that. We're a huge market, and I feel like they just keep discrediting us, and that's one of the reasons why I feel like a lot of popular animes die, is because they don't cater to the fans who actually like it. I love My Hero. My Hero got me back into reading mangas, you know what I'm saying, and back into the anime and stuff like that. And me not having access to collector's items like that, because what am I gonna? I'm probably gonna have to pay if I want that booklet.
20 plus.
I'm thinking more like 200.
Yeah, and then it's not even gonna be translated either.
It's not even gonna be in English.
Yeah. So, but I would happily pay that. Not gonna lie, it's kind of sad, but I would.
I would too. That's the problem, man. We have to pay an arm and a leg to be able to get the stuff that we want over here.
True, but hey, man, you never know. Maybe we'll, you know, like what they did with the Boruto movie. Maybe we'll get like an exclusive poster or something like that you can hang up on the wall. I got mine somewhere. It's not posted up behind me, but I got that somewhere in the mess of stuff in my closet. But I got it. So, you know, Maybe we'll get like a post, like a really dope post. I mean, if you look in the article, and you look at that cover photo and stuff like that, like I would love to hang that on the wall. That looks dope.
You know how small that's gonna be, dude.
Well, I mean, if they enlarge the poster a little bit,
I could probably like jack this right now off of here and enlarge it. Where'd it go?
No.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I suck at this. You talking about this one right here? Those costumes, dog.
Look how clean that is, man. Like, come on, dude. I would love if I could put that like right there, like right above Ruby's head on my video. Hands down, I would 100%. That looks so clean.
Speaking of Ruby, man, that's the show I'm waiting to come back. Love me some Ruby if it ever comes back,
dude. Yeah, right. We're gonna wait another 6 months for one episode, and then like 12 more for the next.
Yeah, man. Come on, Monty On.
R.I.P. my dude, man.
Yeah, come on, Monty On, man.
More like come on, Rooster Teeth at that point.
Nah, I'm saying come on, Monty On, because you know what I'm saying, he left us, and now we don't get the thing. I need him to like haunt somebody at Rooster Teeth so we can get this freaking anime back.
But he's vibing, dude. He's probably making the whole series up in heaven by just for everybody upstairs to watch.
That's not cool to me if Jose's up there and he gets to see the end of the series before I do, man. That's not cool. He's chilling there with Jose, Kobe Bryant, and friggin' DMX. And DMX is sitting there talking about, you know what I'm saying? My girl Ruby. You don't want nothing with her.
Oh my god. Stop. Oh my god, dude. I can see it too. That's what upsets me the most is I can see that shit happen. Oh my god.
You think DMX wrote Red Ruby?
I mean, now, yeah. Before, no, never crossed my mind. But soon as you said some shit, yeah.
Nah, I think DMX was a Ruby fan. Dog. I think he thought those girls was they were ready to stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. I think they was ready to go, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. I just watched the Eve and Trina versus. So like I got Rough Riders on the head because of Eve, so I think that's where that came from. But that and the goofiness of the friggin' second episode of Loki, the interaction is my mind is friggin' fried right now from all the different theories I came up with and just the lack of sleep. It's crazy. So little DMX comes out sometimes when that happens.
That's fine, my guy. That's fine.
No, but we got another article, and let's get serious. This article is a lot more serious than what we
compose.
need. And you know it's serious if BBC is covering something about anime.
Damn, for real?
Yeah,
snaps. Hold on.
This is right from BBC News. I don't want to register, so screw that. Trete, what is Netflix new occult anime reveals about the Philippines?
Y'all.
You have a special connection to the Philippines, even though I know you don't know a lot of what happens down there. This is a really, really good. Why is Britney Spears popping up on my thing?
You tell me, buddy. I don't know.
A female spirit murdered by her lover, a giant shape-shifting horse, a vampiric creature that takes the form of a newborn baby. These are just some of the many supernatural creatures that appear in the Trece, Netflix's first Filipino animated series based on a widely popular comic series of the same name. The series revolves around an occult detective, Alexandra Trace, who goes around the city solving crimes, killing monsters, in short, generally trying to save the world. But these aren't the kinds of monsters that live in just in storybooks. Rather, these monsters are in the modern world, with each of their tales revealing different facts about Filipino society. None of the cops are saints. We're not people to you. We're just numbers, statistics. That's a line spoken by one character who goes on to turn the dead into zombies, ordering them to attack police officers in revenge for his brother who was gunned down by a cop.
Damn.
Jesus. Captain Guerrero plays the role of one of the only show's good cops. That dude is actually dope in the show. I've watched a couple of episodes of this. It's just
Yeah.
it's difficult to watch at times, because reality hits for me a lot of times when I'm watching it. It's difficult not to notice parallels between what's happening on screen and what's happening in the Philippines today, a country dogged by allegations of police brutality. In 2020, a UN report found that more than 8,000 people had been killed by police since President Rodrigo Duterte took office. Mr. Duterte has pursued an aggressive anti-drug campaign, but critics say his campaign has given police officers the ability to attack suspects with near impunity. Right? They got a couple of links, some stuff that happened, but we're not going to go into that. It is therefore notable when in 2008, 3 officers were found guilty killing a 17-year-old teenager. Akin de los Santos was found dead in a dark, dingy alleyway accused of being a drug runner, though this was never confirmed. But comics creator Budget Tan says he had no intention of making a statement or pursuing an agenda. It is interesting to see how people suddenly relate to something that just happened just yesterday. We wrote this story 15 years ago, and somehow, whether that's good or bad, it still seems to be relevant today, he told the BBC. Now, that's amazing that he has a story that he wrote 15 years ago that recently got adapted into an anime that still relates to everything that's going on today. So that shows you in 15 years, nothing about their justice system has changed. The police aren't the only shady characters in the series. Mayor Santa Maria, a significant character, plays part of a dirty politician.
Oh my God.
He's seen making deals with the Aswang, trafficking humans from the slums in exchange for power. The Aswang are an umbrella term of vampiric and malevolent spirits, arguably the most common known creatures of local folklore. These creatures suck blood, eat human flesh, and also shapeshift. That's the first time I heard a vampire actually eat human flesh. I know they suck blood, but actually eat human flesh. Y'all got real. They got for real vampires in the Philippines. Huh?
Right. Yeah. We're coming up, dog. We got the big boys playing now.
Yeah. There are multiple types of Aswang in the Philippine folklore. There's a witch, there's a werebeast, the bloodsucker, the corpse eater, as well as a winged monster who sucks unborn children out of pregnant women.
Jeez. Yeah, man, we don't play in the Philippines.
There are multiple type of Aswang in Filipino folklore. There's a witch.
Yeah.
Witches are everywhere. There's a werebeast, werewolves, werecat. You're used to that.
Right.
Bloodsucker. Yeah. That's a you know what I'm saying.
Typical
Bloodsucker vampire. Corpse eater, zombie. You know what I'm saying.
Right.
And as well as a winged monster who sucks unborn children out of their pregnant women. What kind of stories were your parents telling y'all to keep y'all to make y'all go to bed?
That was something my grandma talked to me about, and that's the messed up part. She actually told that to me. I don't know if it was a joke or if it was just her to scare me, but like that scared the living hell. I was like, oh hell no. She was like, yeah, so you better watch your wife. And I'm like 11. I don't know what you mean, but that sounds scary.
Right?
Like, oh my God, dude. Yeah, dude. This is wild.
Tresh draws on Aswang lore, but updates in the creative ways. They're underworld denizens of Melania. They are purveyors of nightclubs or criminal gangs involved in gun smuggling. According to Mr. Tan, he drew inspiration for Tresh from what he saw around him in Manila, Manila, in the best and worst ways possible. Those are kind of stories we see from our headlines, so it just made sense whether it was about police or politicians that they ended up getting cast in these roles. Catholicism and the supernatural. What the hell is that?
The Tianak.
Jesus. Another prominent creature that makes an appearance in the series is the Tianak, a vampiric creature that takes the form of a newborn baby. That's a newborn baby?
A demon newborn baby. Look, monster like deformed baby. There you go.
Jesus. Once picked up by the victim, it reverts back to its true form and attacks. Okay, that makes sense now.
Okay.
In the show, the Tianic is portrayed as a baby who was aborted by their mother and later comes back to haunt her, but it's more complex than that, than just a vengeful baby. The infant in the series is seen as someone abandoned by their mother, now craving some form of love. The topic of abortion is a sensitive one in Asia's only Christian nation, where more than 80% of its population identifies as Roman Catholic. Abortion is illegal and highly frowned upon, but reports say that thousands of women each year carry out abortions in secret. But while Catholicism holds great sway over the Philippines, home to the world's largest Catholic populations, the country still has deeply held beliefs in the supernatural. In the case of the Tianic, you can see a sense of mythology combining with some Catholic ideas in the Philippines. Resto Cruz, a lecturer in social anthropology at the University of Edinburgh, told the BBC. How the hell did I read that? These are indigenous beliefs that had always existed in the Philippines of creatures like the Aswag. So when the Spanish arrived bringing Catholicism, it created this combination, resulting in the kind of Catholicism you see today, where there is insistence of faith, but at the same time still a belief in these creatures. But according to the Reverend Opama, many in the Philippines do not see any difficulty in being Christian and paying the healthy sense of respect to the belief systems that have existed since pre-colonial times. That is crazy, dude. And Tress, however, the role of the Babylon is one that is reclaimed by its lead character, Alexander Trace, and portrayed as an overwhelming force of good. She is dope in this series.
Yeah.
Like, I love this character in this series. But like I said, the series is kind of hard to watch because of the content. Boy, it makes you question religion. It makes you question whether the little things go bump in the night. I saw a baby, like I saw one of Shorty's baby dolls light up in the middle of the night in the dark. Scared the fucking crap out of me after watching this.
Oh, damn.
Alexandra introduces a fusion of the masculine identified warrior with the feminine identified shaman healer. And she sees herself as a very modern take on pre-colonial Amanist figure. Mr. Tan says that he and Kajo Baldissimo, the illustrator of the comics, had first imagined the role of Alexandra as going to a man. In the first draft, he was your typical tough guy, action star kind of character, but there was just something that felt so standard. Even in the Philippines, we don't see so much of a female lead that had that kind of toughness and grit about her. And her being a Babylonian Madrigama, it just made the perfect sense. Anybody who hasn't checked this out, this is going to be my recommendation as far as it comes to this anime. There's a lot that you can relate to. There's a lot going on in the Philippines and other places in the world that a lot of people don't know about. And after watching stuff like this, a lot of times it makes you go research, check out what's going on in different parts of the world. It's well written, it's well animated, but it does, especially when it comes to the police violence and everything like that, it puts you in a field of uncertainty, and it hits a little close to home with everything that's going on. So
it's definitely not for the light of heart. That's for sure. It's
definitely not for the light of heart. It can get you a little queasy. It can make you wonder what type of human being you are, like, after you start watching it. For people who are weak in their faith, it'll make you question your faith. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely something different. And if you're into different, I'm gonna say if you're into like American Horror Story and different things like that, I think
that's good.
I think you'll like it. You know?
No, it's like this is I wouldn't say it's a stretch, but it's like a gorier version of Supernatural in a sense.
Facts.
Yeah, it's like Castlevania and Supernatural meet together, and that's Tressa. You know,
that is a very, very good definition of what this show is, and I'm upset I didn't think about it. You're really good at your job. That's why I hire you.
Really I appreciate it. I got to make sure I keep the job, you know, so I got to come up.
Definitely.
But, dude, it's crazy because, you know, like, it's been a couple years since I actually went back out to the Philippines. But the last time I was there, I remember going to the mall, and dude, the police are strapped. Like straight up, like when I was just going to the mall just to go inside, the police officer had a 12 gauge shotgun hanging off of him, a pistol, and he was sitting there just look at me funny, dude. It is actually, it's unbelievable, like this article, just like how it portrays kind of well, like not even kind of well, like really well, like it's messed up. And my family in the Philippines, they're even my mom, dude. My mom's always talking about how there's all this corruption in the government, and there's all this corruption going on in the Philippines and stuff like that. And I'm just like, damn, And then go on.
No, and I can see how somebody can go from that, come here, and feel like the stuff that's going on over here isn't as bad,
Right. But it's more messed up because like you see the parallels, you see the the similarities between the two, and it just kind of is just like, damn, is this really how the world is? Just like
it's how majority of the world works. It's crazy,
right? And
it's really crazy.
It's like, and then the fact that a show is basically slapping you in the face with it, like, yo, get out of this, this cartoon, this anime, this this fantasy world. Dude, this is real life shit. And you're not gonna try to like bury yourself away, like you're still gonna see it,
Right.
And it's wild. It's absolutely,
it's crazy,
wild.
Man. It's crazy, but hey, it's life.
Yeah. And that's what makes shows good too, like, because when a show mimics reality so well, like I feel like those are some of the best shows.
I feel like that's why shows like Lovecraft Country,
Okay.
different shows like that do so well. Black Lightning, Batwoman, when they take real life situations, you know what I'm saying, they adapt them into something so they could tell a story or address their particular views and try to shine light on something, is very interesting to me. I think that's why All American itself is such a good story, because it's adapting what's going on in real life and showing how people are working through it, or the mistakes they make in order for things to go wrong. Basing something in reality is what makes you relate to something. That's what I do it every day in music. You know what I'm saying? Just if I'm writing a song, I'm trying to relate my subject in the song to how I feel, to how people will feel, so they can hear the song and they be like, man, that happened to me. You know what I'm saying, type thing, or I relate to that, and that helped me get through what I was going through. So the same thing can happen when it comes to television and stuff like that. When you take the time to make sure that you're addressing stuff the way you want to address it, even if it has real world inspiration, in which they said it did. A lot of their characters are drafted over what's happening in real life. Of course, somebody's going to relate to what's going on because they're watching it happen in real life. And a lot of times that can be to your benefit, that could be to your detriment. To them right now, it looks like it's to their benefit, and they're also shining light on and remember, this is a story they wrote 15 years ago that's just now getting animated, and they're shining light worldwide on a situation that's happening in the Philippines, because the BBC is nowhere near, you know what I'm saying, where the Philippines is, and they're the ones reporting it. So yeah, it's definitely something to look out for. I'm gonna try my best to finish watching that show, and then I definitely give like a better opinion on you know what I'm saying, what's going on and everything like that. So I'm looking forward to it. For sure. Any other words on that particular subject?
No, I think we covered it. The only thing is just it's I find this is kind of bad, especially because of how like serious the article was, but I find it heartwarming at the fact that the show's actually getting an adaptation, because the comic book, it doesn't really, it's not really going to get out of the Philippines, like it won't necessarily get a ton of comics sold here in the States and picked up by a lot of people. At least this way the audience is going to only expand from here, right?
Right.
And I thank Netflix for that, because Netflix has been doing a lot of they've been really prioritizing a lot of like international shows. I know they do a lot of Middle Eastern shows, they do a lot of European shows, they do a lot of diverse shows going on their platform. And it's reassuring, because a lot of people probably would have never even heard of this unless if they had some type of connection to the Philippines, or by some miraculous random chance that they stumbled upon it, on the internet or something. But not many people are going to have that kind of happenstance. So I find that awesome.
No, I definitely feel you on that, man, and that's crazy. That's crazy, and I know you of all people probably really appreciate you know what I'm saying, the fact that something like this is being made and addressed. Because like you said, you didn't even really know, you know what I'm saying, what was going on, and that article enlightened you to some stuff yourself. Golly, we got a lot of people liking and sharing all of a sudden. I keep watching dancing tacos and zombies on the screen and all that.
Jesus.
Yeah, this is getting nuts. But we got one more article to get on. We got one more article to get into before we get out of here.
Right. We got to end on a positive note.
We got to bring it up a little bit. So we're gonna talk about what seems to be everybody's favorite anime right now, Jujutsu Kaisen. This is movie 0, right?
Yes, movie 0.
Movie 0, movie release date and plot confirmed. Finally, the long-awaited release date for Jujutsu Kaisen movie has been announced after a couple of months of movie confirmation. Jujutsu Kaisen movie titled Jujutsu Kaisen 0 is set to come out in cinemas all across Japan starting from December 24th. Film will be produced by well-known studio MAPPA. We always clap it up for Studio MAPPA, which also animated season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm guessing this is the movie poster?
Yeah, the key visual, and it's so good.
This dude looks so familiar.
This is the guy that I told you that he popped up in like in very scarce moments in the show, kind of like in reference and in flashbacks. They even said his name. He flashes in the opening. I think it's the second opening. He has like a little very quick cut scene where he's like walking down an alley or something like that. And I knew him immediately because I read the manga for it, and I was just like, oh, he's going to show up in the show, and then he never did. And then they were like, oh, the movie. And I'm like, oh, no way, it's actually going to be just nothing but just him.
All right. Well, if you guys don't want to hear nothing about this plot, go ahead and sign out now. But we're going to read what they got for the movie plot. Yes. Jujutsu Kaisen film based on Jujutsu Kaisen 0, which is a prequel miniseries to Jujutsu Kaisen. An interesting fact is that the author Gegi Akutami first wrote Jujutsu Kaisen 0 as a 4-chapter short series, which became very successful. Then the author decided to write Jujutsu Kaisen series after that. Here's the plot for the film. Yuta Akatsu is a nervous high school student who is suffering from a serious problem. His childhood friend Rika has turned into a curse and won't leave him alone. Since Rika is no ordinary curse, his plight gets noticed by Satoru Gojo. Yeah, buddy.
Yes.
A teacher at Jujutsu High School. A school where exorcists are taught to combat curses. Gojo convinces him to enroll, but can Yuta learn enough in time to comfort the curse that haunts him? The characters that will appear in the movie that we're probably familiar with, since the film is a prequel to the main series, is highly unlikely we'll see our main protagonist Yuji or Nabara in this film. On the other hand, there is possibility that we will see Megami due to his connection to Gojo and the Zenin clan. Yo. Megami's my dude though.
He is. I don't want to spoil too much, because I've read the manga.
Let me guess. The dude on the cover of the movie thing is Megami's dad. He looks like Megami.
No.
He's not. Okay.
No. They're not related, from my understanding. But
okay, but are they part?
They do look real close.
They're part of the same clan, though, aren't they?
No. They
I'm just whiffing all around.
No. It's funny. He has a very similar role to Itadori Yuji.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that he was kind of just like a normal high school student and then kind of just gets dragged into the world.
So
So
basically, he was probably who the story's being wrote about first, and they just readapted it and put Yuji in it
yeah,
afterwards. Okay, so
kind of yeah.
Satoru has been confirmed to appear in the film, while
Yeah.
there is a high possibility that we will see Panda and Maki in this movie. Yes. If we're going to see Panda, I'm all for it. Panda is the dude.
Shocking, bro. Shocking.
Panda is the man. So, finding out the plot of the movie and seeing how it is, I know you read ahead, you know a little bit about what's
Yes.
going to happen. What is your hype level for what this movie is going to be?
I don't even know if I can register a hype up, dude. Like I'm on a 12 on a 1 scale. You know, like I am like my hype level's supposed to be here, but it's like gone off the screen, bro. Like it is the 4 chapters that they had for this was absolutely amazing. Just the dynamic of the character, the dynamic of the story, that how it plays out, and it's just interesting to see the different characters and how they were, and then when you see them in the show, you know, for a lot of people it's going to be, you know, it's a flashback, but for me this was the beginning, you know, and it's insane. I there's no other way to explain it, and that key visual says it all.
Okay.
Says it all.
Well, I'm looking forward to this. Well, I'm looking forward to anything Jujutsu Kaisen because it's just
True.
incredibly written, and it's an amazing anime, amazing manga. So I'm all for it. Do they have a release date for this movie?
December 24th, my guy.
December
What is
24th?
that? Christmas Eve?
Yeah,
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. That's in Japan, right?
I believe so, yeah. So we're not going to get it
To like
until like
March.
6. No, I would say maybe like May. It's usually like 5 to 6 months after the fact that we end up getting movies from. I think what it was, Mugen Train, Demon Slayer Mugen Train dropped in October in Japan, and we didn't get it until March or April. I forgot. Wait, was it March or April? That's still like 5 or 6 months.
Yeah,
You know, so
that's
we're
messed
probably
up,
we're not gonna get it unless if Crunchyroll, bless your soul, please. If Crunchyroll puts it to where, you know, like how Disney Plus does it, and it's like you pay like $30 for, you know, instant early access or whatever. Crunchyroll does.
Crunchyroll's owned by Sony. They're not gonna do that.
Let me believe, man.
They're not gonna do that.
I know they didn't do it for Demon Slayer Mugen Train. They didn't do it for Boruto. They didn't do it for Dragon Ball. I know. But a man can dream, you know. Maybe Funimation will do it. I don't know. Someone, please.
Maybe.
For the love of God, I'll pay $15 in order. I'll pay the $30, you know, to watch this movie as soon as it drops. I can't afford a plane ticket to Japan just to watch one movie and then fly back. Okay, please.
Are you paying the $30 for Black Widow on the 9th?
It's on the 9th?
Yeah.
I would.
I think I would too, to sit at home. I'd rather pay the $30 to sit at home and pay $60 to go sit in a theater and watch it. Save $30, and then I don't have to leave home. I just get up, sit on the couch, watch the movie. Then
I got popcorn in the cabinet that I could pop. I got some candy. You know, I can go to the Five Below or to the Walgreens or whatever, pick up some Mike and Ike's, some, you know, Sour Patch Kids or whatever. You know, I can make the movie experience here. You know, I don't need the theater for that, but I do need the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. Well, that is the last article that we have for you guys. We want to thank you for joining us right here on Anime Assembled. Like we said, twice a month we'll be going live on Twitch and Nerd Mix Gaming on Facebook. You can catch all 4 the next day on A Plus Hero Report, youtube.com/A Plus Hero Report, and check it out. We can't wait to see you guys. We will be having giveaways. So we will be having giveaways away soon too. We're going to be having Anime Assembled t-shirts. Yeah. Anime Assembled t-shirts. And you see those 2 little cute chibis right there? They're going to be on the shirts. So, and we'll be having A Plus Hero Report t-shirt giveaways too. So you guys stay tuned for that. Those will be coming as early as next week. So when you guys tune in, tell a friend. The only way you could be entered into the contest in order to win one of the shirts is to subscribe, like, and follow over at A Plus Opinions, and follow us at Twitch. You have to do the both.
Yes.
Follow us at Twitch and follow us at YouTube at A Plus Hero Report. Follow us Twitch at Nerd Mix Gaming, and that's how you're going to be entered into winning the prize. We have better prizes coming later, but right now we don't have enough money in the Patreon to do it.
But hey, man, the shirt's a shirt, dude.
Hey.
I'd rock me a shirt. I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Big shots out to Ivo the Grand Duke for tuning in with us. If you guys want to hear some really good and inspirational hip hop music, make sure you search Ivo the Grand Duke. He has an amazing song up there called On God, and I am in the video. So you guys make sure you check that out. Okay. We appreciate you for tuning in with us. Tell them where to find you at Forsaken.
Oh, you know, you can always find me over on Instagram at Forsaken_powers. I actually made a post finally after like so many weeks, but I'm going to start trying to post up more there. But as always, you can always find me over at the Instagram Anime Assembled. I post there pretty much weekly. I'm going to try to do more than just one post a week. So tune in, I guess. Yeah. But you can always find my man Indy over everywhere. You name it, you got it over with his stuff.
Definitely. First off, like I always say, you can catch me right here at A Plus Opinions on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. A Plus Hero Report on the YouTube. You can find me personally everywhere at Nerd Mix Alpha. And if you get the chance, search Indie Uchiha on all your DPSs. You don't know what that is? That is your streaming service. It's your Spotify, your Apple Music, your Google Music. Check me out on there. Had a brand new album come out, Hits, Hollywood, Indiana, the sequel. It's an amazing song. It features my man here, Forsaken's on there. Ivo the Grand Duke's on there. It's a lot of good music. Make sure you check that out. I want to thank Ivo Grand Duke for the follow on Twitch.
Yes.
Remember, guys, you have to follow us on Twitch and follow us on YouTube, youtube.com/A Plus Hero Report. Get the opportunity to get yourself an Anime Assembled t-shirt for free. They're amazing shirts, by the way, just to let you know. They're amazing. All right. So until next time, guys, which will be next week. If you didn't catch this entire episode, you tapped in at the end. This will be up on A Plus Hero Report tomorrow morning, Saturday morning. My day's all messed up. Saturday morning at 10 a.m. You can catch it. Thanks for the like, Josie. We appreciate you.
Oh, appreciate it. She's over there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you guys definitely check us out there. And until next time, as always, keep it A plus. This has been a Nerd Mix.
Oh yeah.
We out of here, baby.